Hi, this is Francesco Bujan from vitalcoaching.com. We are talking about dating success for women, and the topic for this video is he asked for my number, now what? This was another question that was posted on my channel, and it's a good one, of course. The thing that happens when a guy asks you for your number is that he will sometimes call, sometimes not. And I would say, if I had to give an estimation, that probably in 50% of the cases, a guy won't call you, won't initiate contact, even though you gave him your number. Now, why is it that he doesn't call? I mean, if he doesn't want to call or initiate contact, why is it that he gets your number in the first place? Well, sometimes a guy will ask you for your number just as a kind of challenge. You know, he wants to see if he can get it, if you would be open for it. So simply taking that step, simply asking you for your number is a kind of challenging step that he takes to see if he has the guts to ask you, if he manages to, you know, to get it. So that's one thing. I know that it's not fair. You think, wow, you know, he's playing kind of games with me. And it's true. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you have players out there, you know, guys who are going to do that as a kind of game, as a kind of conquering game to see if they can get your number. So another thing that can happen is that maybe a guy will also on the spot there, when he sees you, think that it's an exciting thing to do, to see you, but then when he thinks about it, he realizes that maybe he doesn't have the time, or maybe he has another girlfriend, or maybe he's busy with something else and doesn't really dare to take the step. Sometimes as well, guys are going to be scared to simply pick up the phone and call you. I mean, you have seen that in movies, right? You see that sometimes a guy will pick up the phone and kind of, you know, dial and then put the phone down again, because it's a bit challenging sometimes to speak with a stranger and, you know, ask her out. So some guys are pretty hopeless, you know, they have absolutely no idea what to say when they would call you, and getting your number was the most challenging thing they maybe did in a long time. So you know, initiating contact again with you might be a bit challenging. So, you know, all that, you can say, bummer, you know, that's that's a pity, because maybe you would be open to have a conversation and a date with that guy. So I agree with you, it's totally, you know, it's a pity, but here is what you can do about it. First, when you give him your number, you make it very clear that you're not going to reject him when he calls. You say, call me, it will be a good, fun thing to see you again. If you're very clear about that and he knows that you're excited to see me again, then eventually maybe it will be easier for him not to fear rejection from you and take the step and give you a call. That's one thing. Another thing is that once you know that maybe in 50% of the situations a guy won't call, you don't sit back and wait for a month for him to call. If he doesn't initiate the call within a week, you know, there are good chances that he won't ever take the step. So you can simply step back and accept that, you know, accept that as one of the challenges of dating, and simply make sure that you have other options. If you really rely on a guy calling you for your dating success, this is going to lock you, you know, into some form of emotional dead end. You don't want that. You want to have your options open, not have your expectations too high. Even when a guy asks you for your number and you give it to him, you can really kind of, you know, look at it from the perspective of that's one possibility, that's one option, that's something that can happen, but at the same time I don't need to have high expectations. I can keep on seeing other guys, I can have other options, other dates, other possibilities, and this is going to maintain a high level of emotional freedom for you. Remember that the moment you start crushing, the moment you start getting in trouble or having pain with dating, is the moment you give away too much. You start loving somebody who does not love you back yet to the same extent. So a guy asking for your number is not yet a guarantee that this guy is going to show any form of commitment. At this stage, it's just a little window of opportunity. So don't expect too much, you know, don't put your hopes too high. Simply keep on living normally. Don't wait. You know, if you gave your number to somebody, just keep on living normally. If you want to go on dates with other guys, go ahead and do it. You owe him nothing. Okay? That's one thing to remember. Take care and enjoy. Bye-bye.